Welcome back to the BeamNG Rally, where we have been going through a rally mod using modded car, and we try to do one once per day. I missed yesterday, so I'm going to do two today. Let's get right into it. Today we're back on the East Coast map, and we're on stage 14 and 15. All right, we'll go 14 and 15, and 15 is long. That is something else. Like most of the map, anyway. Okay, here we are, stage 14, and stage, get loaded, 4 miles, 80% tarmac. Sweet. Anytime it's dirt is always just kind of a welcome thing, just because, well, just very changes the driving style, which is a lot of fun. See if we can just get right to it. This is awkward. The car may or may not have been in reverse. 10 out of 10 start. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, there's a barrier on the inside. I wanted to start that turn way earlier, but did not see the barrier. All the way up into 6th gear already. Let's go hard brake there. I say hard brake, but I really think I'm only putting like 30 to 50% pressure, just because of how sensitive these brakes are at high speeds, which has been a skill that has been really nice to learn. Is braking control. Going from gamepad and playing on that for the last years, because I didn't really use this wheel all too much. Going from gamepad to wheel, that has been a very useful skill to learn. Quite frankly, because I think a lot of games have a lot of assists to help with braking. So, you know, you get a lot of ABS, traction control help. Not saying this game doesn't not have that. This car specifically just doesn't, which has also been a really big learning curve. But just been nice to really learn to respect brake zones while driving, because I feel playing a lot of games with a lot of circuit racing, really pump the brakes. A lot of the modern cars have lots of assists that are useful, and if a car has it, I will 100% use it. I am not discounting assists, and if it's there, use it. But also good to be able to recognize stuff like when you start sliding, which not having assists really emphasizes. And just really paying attention to when brakes lock up, and overall just learning to respect the car a lot more has been one of my favorite things I have learned during this whole project of this rally mod. And I'm sure somebody's thinking, hey, why do this if you're not going to do anything with it? Well, funny you should ask. Eventually, I would like to get a different wheel. I would have done this a while ago if I was smart. But I actually want to get into a little bit of iRacing and start actually circuit racing to see how it goes. Reason I haven't started yet is because, yes, I have a gamepad, and that would work just fine. The reality is I don't want to use that. I want to learn to do it with a proper wheel, so you know the skills translate a little bit better to real life. Not saying I'm gonna be a real life racer, but just the skills I would like to learn. And I figure I will start with what I have and then move on from there. That is true end goal. I have other games such as like Assetto Corsa, Gran Turismo, all of them except for 7. Wow, that was first attempt on that one at a 435. That actually felt really good. Way better than racing 2 days ago. I don't know. That was nice. Let's do the math real quick. Okay, after this was stage 14, we're at a 54, 57, 22. Let's get to the next one. But yeah, that one felt really solid and just fun. I kind of was sitting there talking about just stuff. I don't know. Stuff. That was great. Good commentary. We give this commentary a 10. You know, really gotta say thank you to everybody watching this, because this my commentary. I give it a solid effort out of 10. Not very great. Anyway, stage 15. Let's get there. But yeah, so I want to get into other forms of racing games. I just want to do it with a better system, one that actually works. I tried to get this wheel to work on iRacing. iRacing does not like this wheel. So, I have not been playing it. I gotta upgrade hardware first. Here we go. We got 9.5 miles, 100% road. This map is called the Grand Loop, stage 15. Here it goes. And I can get my wheel to work on Gran Turismo 5, Sport, and 6. That's the games I had this for. But quite frankly, they're just a little bit on the old side, and I don't think anyone's really playing those anymore. So I want to get new equipment and go do some real competitive type racing just to learn. Anyway, let's focus up. Aim for the gap. Okay, we're good. I may have forgot to brake there. That could have been very bad. But back to that comment a minute ago of learning to brake. I had a bit of a panic and forgot to let off after my brakes locked. So just really making it so that was not a corner at the top of that hill. I thought it was going to be. But really making it so I couldn't brake effectively. that was a struggle to think of what I was trying to say there. But that's been one thing that's been a ton of fun through the project, is learning just little stuff like that. On top of just being able to get confident with learning a road and learning a road quickly. We're getting a little bit sideways, losing traction on the rear tires. Ooh, I just thought about this. This is a 9-mile little course, so that means, unlike a lot of them, I won't have to worry about brake temperature, I think. Well, only on like the last probably mile or two. Well, I mean, I guess if I... Maybe I might have to worry about brake temperature. Depends on... corners. Going along that long, sweeping right hand, I'm like, well, I probably just cool them off. It's something I am thinking about in the back of my head, but probably not actually going to be a thing I need to worry about. The goal is to just not really lock up. Keep tapping the brake a lot, and it looks like they lock up. I mean, you can kind of see left side, bottom left. Sometimes it's about 30% braking, other times around 70, 80, they start to lock, and just going into the corners, really pumping that brake pedal. Just want to be extra safe, just because of the length of this course. Woo. I did not need to brake as much as I did. Okay, good to know that wood does not slide near as much as I thought it was going to. I really thought braking on that little slab of wood right there was gonna... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was gonna affect the driving a little bit, but it was all okay. Also, I apologize for the frame rate on that straight. Normally it likes to stay around 40 to 40 frames a second. I changed a few settings because I had a comment of somebody going like, why aren't you using the dynamic textures? I'm like, well, because this game hates recording, and when you record with this game, the frame rate gets much worse. Well, I thought I'd turn it on today just to see how it goes, and it looks like, I mean, every time... Oh, that was not the sign I was supposed to be looking at. I was looking at that left-hand sign thinking I was going off in the dirt. So I thought I would turn them on. I just killed the engine. That was awkward. Just to see how it goes. And where normally I'm sitting 30 to 40, I've been sitting at a solid like 25 today, which not exactly the best for playing and viewing experience, but it's what we got, so we work with it. Ooh, that was scary. Slight mistake going on that bump. Really just threw the car out to the side and got a little bit sideways. But another thing that's been a lot of fun with this project that I did not really think about is getting used to the paddles. Pretty much every racing game I've ever played, I race in automatic. My car in real life is automatic. I've driven standard like I think 3 times total in my life. And I know this is more of an auto standard with the paddles, but it's one of those little things that's kind of nice to learn. Not I think I'll ever need it or use it, but just to have it as a skill is kind of nice. This does make me, though, want to try doing some of that toge racing I was doing like a month or so ago. Just because I feel like I could do it a little bit better. I want to maybe give that a shot soon. Figure out the course and the car again, but I'd like to do it with the same stuff I was using before. Okay, this is kind of fun. Just weaving in and out of the town. Oh! Shoot. Is alignment good? Okay, yeah. Like, letting go of the steering wheel. You never know with tapping curves in this game if you're gonna be okay. Probably could have been on the gas a little bit longer. But figured taking a lot of these corners in third gear is probably a good thing to do. Just for lack of knowing where I'm going right. Little iffy there. Really got on that inside and hit the dirt. Want to just be a little bit extra careful. I remember this road from a day ago. It's really sharp. Not sharp, but like that. And then I remember this being bumpy, but not like pothole bumpy. Just take it a little bit easy. Easy, I said! Back up. Now, somebody asked, hey, do you ever look back when you go into reverse gear? I'm not gonna lie. Every single time I do that, I have to consciously tell myself there's nothing behind you because this is not a real car. So, to answer your question, yes. I do. I have looked back before, and it is kind of embarrassing every single time it happens. And even though I know no one will see it, it's just don't hit the curb. I don't know if you see it, but like the size of the curbs, they're massive. And so that will definitely break something if hit. Push through all this and finish. First try. With an 11:03. That was a lot of fun. The driving today just has felt so good. Normally it's a little bit of a struggle to keep it in control, but today just felt amazing. All right, so after today, we have broken 1 hour with a 1 hour 6 minutes 6.68. The on screen, I'll say it a little bit better. That is our total time so far after stage 15. So I believe there's only 9 left. Super fun to drive. Go drive them yourself. I did notice on the Discord there's one other person that posted a time, and they said they beat my time, so I will probably retaliate because I'm stubborn. Anyway, thanks for watching. Go check it out. I'll see you later.